Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is October the 9th, 2022, and this story is about the positive gene marker. So I'm just gonna really break it down into just a conversation between the two sisters and taking action and how they've overcame. So I'm really going to condense this one down. Having the BRCA gene mutation increases your risk of breast cancer as well as ovarian cancer. So if you test positive for that gene marker, you need to follow through and listen to what your doctors are telling you. When these two ladies found out that their mom had the BRCA gene mutation, they decided to also get tested themselves. From there, they both took different paths. So I'm going to read into dialogue how the sisters and their mothers were good support systems for each other and how one size doesn't fit all when you're managing your cancer diagnosis or the probability of. So I'm going to make up fictitious names here. These are not the ladies' names, but it's easier to read it by just making it up with the name changes. Says, hello, my name is Emily. I grew up in DC and I've been back here for about 6 years since I graduated college. I'm Caroline and I stay at home. I'm mom of 2 boys. Caroline is my older sister, so in general, I go to her for any and all of advice in my life. Auntie Emily is always amazed with the kids, and she is awesome. She's the best aunt ever, and she really does just love on them. My mom was diagnosed with cancer in January of 2012, and it was actually a year that I was eager and planning our wedding. She had triple negative breast cancer. My mom was a BRCA mutation carrier. I was like that. I needed to know. So I went in and met with a counselor. She went over all of my risk. You know, it was about a 50-50 chance I could get it or not. I took the tests and I was positive for the BRCA2 mutation. So Emily also decided she would do the same. I also found out that I had tested positive. I had my sister who went through it and we were really close. So I had the person that I needed to talk to the most as my emotional support. When I began monitoring the process and the progress, I had the mammogram and the breast MRI, and I found something suspicious. My doctor said that she was likely to do a surgical biopsy and test for future. At that point, I said, well, if I'm ever going under, let's just do it. So I decided at that moment I would do the bilateral mastectomy. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to be anxious. I just wanted this nightmare to end before it ever began. So that's when I decided I would go for the routine and just go ahead and be my own advocate. It was a really good decision for her, but as you know, it's not a casual surgery. Being a single mother, a young mother, and not really knowing what the future held, I knew that wasn't the decision for me, so I opted for surveillance. I didn't feel settled enough to really take on the plunge, and I didn't feel that I was emotionally ready to go forward with bilateral mastectomy. But as I'm getting older now, I'm kind of feeling like I'm getting there. I think Emily is on the great path and we're both a great support system for each other. My mom has always been like that. You got to go and do what's right for you. Everybody is different. Everybody is unique. And you have to do what's best for you. You take the data that you're given and you read into it. You do your own research. You know what's going on with your body and your life. You are in charge of your destiny and your future. So the doctors can give you all the science in the world, but it's up to you to make those tough decisions, whether you're going to do surveillance and wait or whether you're going to go forward with the surgeries. So if you carry the marker You have to advocate on what's best for you. That's the moral of this story of the two sisters and the mom that was positive for breast cancer. Thank you for tuning in this week. And we're just going to keep these videos flowing and raising awareness. God bless you. Take care. Have a fabulous day. And we'll see you back in the next one.